Today, Cui Hua's exercise volume is exceeding the standard. To feed the cattle at home. Cui Hua who can sit and never stand. Both hands and feet are used. Trying to crumble a pile of licorice. I finally made it to dinner. Tired eyes are dim and lifeless. In the end, I can only send my dick home to cook the rice first. Sensible dick looks young. But the housework is already very slow. After bringing back that pile of firewood, and skillfully lit the fire. Then take out a black iron pan. Fill a pot of water and put it in the triangle to cook. I don't know how many meals this pot has eaten. No lotion yet. When did the rice grains you ate stay? After putting the pot on the rack, the second brother took the bucket again and fetched a full bucket of water. Is that so? Cui Hua and the others will have water when they cook and cook. I have to say that the second child is really sensible and obedient, and after Cui Hua finishes work together, the eldest son who came back, he also quickly took over the job of his sister. I took a big spoon and took out 2 tablespoons of rice to cook. Although for ordinary people, 2 tablespoons of rice is more. But anyone who knows Cui Hua's appetite knows. Those 2 tablespoons of rice might be just right. Especially Cui Hua, who has been working all day, is already hungry, or maybe they are afraid that the rice they wait for will not be enough. Cui Hua took out the leftovers from the last meal again. Eat while waiting for the pot to cook. A fat little third child is also holding a bowl. Follow Cui Hua and eat like a sample. A child who is full of food is a friend. The rice is almost ready in a while. Cui Hua casually picked up a plate from the ground. Then after wiping off the soil on it, just put it on the rice cooker. Let the rice simmer for a while and the rice will be out of the pot. After it's completely dark, Taiju also came back with cattle. A big basket brought back from the mountain. Wild vegetables and some vegetable scratches. Looking at the iron pillar, those who are already binge eating take a sickle to cut vegetables. There's no question. Cui Hua, Jia Jinlan is definitely going to eat this big. Wild vegetables and vegetable seedlings and not a pot after that. This must be enough for our family to eat. So the iron pig goes on from the next basket. Pull out a large handful of wild vegetables. Keep cutting them into small pieces. This wild vegetable doesn't look too rotten. Even though these scissors look good. The second senior brother has to shake his head when he comes. Isn't it more convenient to stumble with a chopping board than to cut vegetables with a hand board? After cutting the vegetables, Taiju took out a large barrel of new oil he had just bought. This barrel of oil, it's a big baby for the Cui Hua family. There are many more. But the iron pillar, I still can't bear to put a little more to cook. Hands eager to try. After all, it still can't resist the inner cry. Trembling, he put the oil drum down. And then it's the same. Put sesame pepper, curry powder, throw all the 3-piece cooking sets into the pot and fry until fragrant. But only they know whether it is fragrant or not. I am determined to put these 2 large pots of vegetables all in one pot. It's not easy. Do you think the iron pillar has not been washed open when you see it here? That would be wrong. Look carefully, there is still water in the pot. It's just that only the vegetables at the bottom of the pot are stained with water. And Taiju also tried his best to make every vegetable leaf can get water. To try to convince myself. These dishes have been washed. Of course, if the one on it is not stained with water, then I can only blame that green vegetable for not being curly enough. Or vegetables. Taiju immediately put the second pot. Maybe this pot. I never thought I had so much makeup in my life. And this time, fried vegetables also evolved into stewed vegetables. The Yuejiang Railway would rather turn the pot over. Also pile all the vegetables in. Don't talk about it, I feel sorry for this pot at this time. But look at this pan. The bottom is like a hill of vegetables. Coupled with the action of Taiju carefully stir-frying. I laughed and so did Taiju. In this scene, the colored insects have to howl twice. The farthest distance between you and me. It's probably the pot that went in together. The rice is ripe, but I'm still alive. The next move is going to be difficult. Looking at the iron pillar lying down, the shovel almost crushed the back molars. The vegetables didn't move. As soon as you move, you will know how difficult this pot of vegetables is to fry. Then Cui Hua appeared. But it's time for our Taiju to fry a dish. Cui Hua and a few children seem to have been collapsed. Looking at the green flower seller with the same brush of eyes. There is still light in their eyes now. After eating this pot of vegetables, I don't know if there are any. Pick up the vegetables and put them down. I can't put it in my mouth. And the second daughter can't swallow it at this time. It looks like you can't spit it out. It's just saying this expression. The Oscar winner has to be praised when he comes. Now only Taiju hummed his own field in the audience. Eat in silence. Even the roof is full of pork. Cui Hua couldn't take it anymore. So it's not dark today. Ask the eldest son to start boiling water and cooking rice. After eating the meal made by Taiju yesterday, the stew that makes people doubt life. Cui Hua and a few children couldn't hold back. I feel like there is no hope in life. So while Taiju is not at home today, I can't do his dark dishes again. So, Cui Hua decided to make a delicious braised bean today. Open meat for the children. I thought there was enough meat in the house. Unexpectedly, on the beam outside, there is also a big bunch of pork belly hanging, and Cui Hua took off more than half of it after making a meal. Really arrogant. And Cui Hua also deliberately moved the stove outside. Sure enough, the treatment of fried vegetables and fried meat is different. The weather outside is good, the air is good, and the environment is good. Cui Hua also wears shoes. Everything is ready. Next comes the meat cutting. Still no chopping board. Holding a piece of pork belly, rubbing back and forth on the machete. Until a chunk of meat is cut off. Easy to cut. The pot on the side is also smoking. After seeing Cui Hua's house for so long, to be honest, this pan looks really good. Fried noodles are not sticky either. 2 large pots of vegetables can also be filled. It's been burning for so long now and I haven't worn it yet. Pour the pork belly in and fry it. It's very fragrant to light up. I don't even want to talk about the sweet stewed vegetables. Whampoa is green or not, which makes people's hair stand up. After pouring the water into the pot, Cui Hua brand braised pork is done. After 4 hours, the braised pork on this side is also cooked. The eldest son may have practiced iron sand palms. He actually brought the pot out directly. Cui Hua and several children. It's a women's volleyball team against the wall. The naughty little pulp that usually arrives at mealtime. The smell of meat. Tonight, I obediently sat down against Cui Hua. The state of everyone eating tomorrow. Obviously a lot more positive than yesterday. When will you pass Cui Hua's house, to not eat on the ground with chicks? Otherwise, I haven't finished a bite of rice yet. The chicken will have a sip. It's easy to satisfy with children. After dinner, the eldest son took the initiative to wash the dishes again, or press that well. The rag is still the black one. A rag stained with sewage. The way the eldest son washes the dishes still does not disappoint. The faucets are not turned on. Just take this big rag. Wipe the rice grains off the rice plate first. Now I can't tell for a while that the bowl is dirty. The rag is dirty. Or the floor is dirtier. It's even acceptable now that he doesn't do the dishes. I think of countless reasons. I still can't convince myself. Except him washing dishes with this rag. I really don't know what the point of washing dishes like this is. But it's okay, eldest son didn't give us a show today to wash dishes with sewage. After all, the grains of rice on the food stall during the day, I can still see it clearly. But even with the faucet turned on to wash the dishes. But this little sloppy dishwashing style. Such washing. I can see it with my eyes closed. There's still yours on the plate. Do you still want to pack it for the next meal? The washed rice dishes are also directly put aside. Take it back to the next meal. Boar's morning still has a little meaning. Hungry little pulp. Lying in bed and crying all the time. The tightly wrapped emerald flowers. Had to walk 2 steps to the kitchen. Start cooking breakfast. For a few kids who haven't woken up yet. Cold weather and a thin quilt. Let Cui Hua not sleep well last night. Now that his eyes are sleeping easily, he is also holding back his sleepiness. Light the fire first. In this way, the temperature of the room will not be so cold. People who sleep next to the fire will also be warmer. Maybe it's cooking and sleeping. The benefits of being all in one place. I clicked on it. A few children who were sleeping soundly also got up. The second daughter looks like this, just like me when I killed Matt. But it doesn't matter. When they're hungry, they just want to eat quickly. Their breakfast. Usually the rice left over from last night. So after Cui Hua got hot for a while, drizzle some vegetable juice on the rice. A simple breakfast is ready. It's the same principle with the rice you eat. There's nothing good here. The problem of not tasting. Having enough is the most important thing. You call it dawn. Cui Hua's head is small with pulp after breakfast. Small basket in hand, put on your shoes and go out to pick some horsegrass on the hillside. This season in Nepal. That's when the pre-horsegrass is growing like crazy. So Cui Hua's task today. Just go to the hillside to pick some pre-horsegrass. For dinner tonight. After all, I just ate liquid braised pork yesterday. Before eating today, horsegrass is just right to pass the stomach. And these former horsegrass. They usually grow on hillsides. And it's prickly. Accidentally prick your hands and butt. Now Cui Hua is holding this fire celery. The roll is also the boss. It can be used for fried noodles, firewood and vegetables at home. Now it has also added chinla grass. But then again, how can Cui Hua do it? Hang the small pulp on the head. Still hanging so firmly. It's almost dark. 3 people and a dog also began to walk towards the house. The second daughter here. I saw Cui Hua picking back a big basket of front horsegrass. Pour water into the pot and start cooking the horsegrass. Birds and flowers outside. Snowflakes fluttering at home. Cooking smoke. Smoked Cui Hua can't even open her eyes. Then take 2 large coarse salt out of the bucket and throw it into the bucket. The seasoning for the horsegrass before cooking is done. Let the front horsegrass cook in the glass for a while. Just sprinkle a handful of flour. Floured horsegrass will be more viscous. Then the next thing you need to do is to poke it with a stick. Until you poke out a few cells of the former horsegrass. If the pot is almost poked to pieces. Finally poked out a ball of green oil. Sticky dish. Don't look at it, it doesn't sell very well, but one bite is so memorable. As delicious as eating meat. Of course, if you have eaten dangbao and didn't say it, hot rice drizzled with sticky money. Still looks nice. But it's so suitable for eating with a spoon. Cui Hua and the others also grabbed with their hands. I don't care about the feeling of mud on my hands at all. Watch them eat. I don't know which one is the protagonist for a while. The third child eats and eats. Just rub the rice around like mud. The second brother is pulling his fingers aside, the great auspiciousness of the shut off. Everyone is the master in front of the camera. The drama version is also much cleaner. Even without electricity. You seem more comfortable.